web design for digital marketers. You must understand something, that there's no how you want to go into digital marketing that you should not have the knowledge of how to at least design a simple landing page, a simple website that all your marketing effort will be directed to. Very, very important. Of course, there are softwares and tools out there that you can probably put up something, but it can't be like when you are able to have control of your marketing effort. You have a place where you can direct them to. You can wake up in the night, set up a landing page, set up your marketing advertisements, and then you send them to your page. So today I'm going to show you how to get and design your own website in less than 15 to 20 minutes. You might be here, you know how to do that, but I'm sure it's not everybody. And even if you have an idea, I believe that by the time we are done with this course, you will know that there is more to digital marketing than that. So today we are going to be installing a website. I'm going to be using a tool called WordPress, okay? And there's a reason why we're going to be using WordPress. So just in 3 to 5 minutes, I will talk about WordPress, and then we'll go straight to the browser, and then we'll start designing our website in 15 minutes or less, okay? And I want you to follow me closely. So let me share my screen. Share screen. Yeah. So web design with WordPress. Web design with WordPress. Why WordPress? WordPress is a popular content management system that powers over 40% of all websites on the internet. It powers over 40%. In fact, I've yet to practically meet any digital marketer who is a professional marketer that does not know how to work with WordPress, or that does not work with WordPress, because WordPress gives you the flexibility, gives you everything you need, to actually deploy your landing page to work with your digital marketing plan. Okay, and some of the advantage of using WordPress include, let's take them one by one. WordPress is easy to use. Okay, that even if you don't have any skill before now on how to design a website, WordPress will help you to be able to set up your own site without the need of a website designer. Okay, at least to be able to meet your need of your digital marketing needs. So another one is very flexible. WordPress is highly customizable with thousands of themes and plugins available to add new features and functionality to your website. Okay, what does this mean? I tell you something, when you need a particular feature on your WordPress website, it is most likely that somebody out there has developed either a plugin or a theme that will do that function. For example, you want your website to be chatting with people that come to your site, even when you are not there. Okay, there's a plugin somewhere that someone has developed that can do that. You want your website to pop up something when somebody wants to click away from your site. There's a plugin somewhere in WordPress that somebody have done. There are millions of WordPress plugins that are available that will easily work with WordPress, that you don't need to start looking for somebody to decode those features for you again. That is one of the advantage of WordPress. Another one is SEO friendly. We just took a class on keyword research, the importance of knowing what people are looking for, getting the keywords that people are searching, the search intent keywords. Now, how do you now apply them on your website? WordPress will give you opportunity to be able to use those keywords properly in the right way, because it helps your content to really optimize for search engine. you can easily use the keywords you have gathered together on WordPress, unlike every other ones web design softwares that are out there. Okay, so it's optimized for search engines with features like SEO friendly URLs, meta tags, and sitemaps. Okay, security. WordPress is secure, regularly updated to ensure that vulnerability are addressed quickly. There is always updates almost every month or every 2 months or 3 months on different plugins, on different themes, on even the WordPress core. They are always updating it, to meet the standard of security that is needed for your website to remain alive. Then there's a lot of community support. If you are looking for something to do on your WordPress website and you don't know how to do it, in fact, just go to Google. You will find somebody that's created a video or a tutorial that will show you exactly what you're looking for. Millions of tutorials. So there's this community support already with WordPress, okay? And then mobile responsiveness. Sometimes some websites are not mobile responsive. It depends on the kind of themes there's so many WordPress themes that are designed for mobile responsiveness, okay? Which means that your website will be optimized for viewing on mobile devices without you having to do anything extra, okay? Once it's WordPress you are using and you are using the right thing, okay, it will also work very well on mobile. Now, it is also cost effective. WordPress is open source and free to use. So you don't need to pay to install WordPress. It's free to use. So making it a cost effective option for individuals and businesses. There are some that you need to pay to use. Some people say they like softwares like Wix. Wix, eventually you need to pay for you to be able to actually make it yours. Okay? They call it free, but by the time you are get to a point, you discover that you need to still pay, to get it, like they said, you should pay for an upgraded plan of Wix or something. So WordPress is an open source and then it's free to use. All right, so let's go ahead and install WordPress and design our website in the next 15 minutes or less. All right, guys, let's go right now to our browser. Now, before you can design any website, there are some things that you need. Number one, you need a domain name and you need the hosting. So I want to assume that you've actually gotten your domain name and your hosting, okay? Domain name and your hosting is something like this. Now, look at this site that I just typed, powerleague.com. That name is called domain name, okay? That name is called domain name. And then there is the hosting. Hosting is like the space by which that name is going to be domiciled on. Let me bring it down to a layman's language. Using real estate, if you want to buy your own house, the first thing is you need to get the land, okay? And that land must have an address, okay? That this number, so, this is the address. That is what referred to as domain name. And then the land space, whether your space is 1 plot of land, 2 plots of land, 1 acre, that is what we call hosting. All right, that we call hosting. Then your architect will now design a house that you're going to build on it. So that building that you now design is your actual web design, okay? So for you to get to domain and hosting, you just need to buy it. There are a lot of places you can actually buy domain name and hosting, okay? A lot of places. You can go to Hugohost, you can go to HostGator, GoDaddy, HostGator, GoDaddy. Sometimes they could be a bit pricey, okay? GoDaddy. So I want you guys to just explore, different platforms. This is GoDaddy. You can actually buy a domain name and hosting from GoDaddy. You can buy from HostGator. You can buy from Hugohost. For those of you that are in Nigeria, you can pay Nigerian Naira. Hugohost is there. Okay, you can also buy from it. And then you choose the size you want, and you also choose the name. Let's say, for example, you want to buy from GoDaddy. You have to choose a name. You have to choose a name. let's say Power League X, say .com. I have to search if it's available or not. Okay. This is not where we are going, but I just want to show you how to get your domain name and hosting. So they will search for you. I'll tell you whether it's available or not. And once also I've gotten that, once you've bought your domain and hosting, then you'll get something like this. You can see this is a site that's been hosted and that's a domain name, but nothing on it yet. That's why it's looking like you are seeing index of Power League. So we're going to be developing our WordPress website on this particular domain name. Okay, you can see here, it said powerleague.com. They said it is available. All right. And you can make it yours and all that. So anyway, once you are ready, you want to get your domain name, you can talk with me. Okay. Once you have your domain and hosting, they're going to give you what we call your cPanel. 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 Okay. That is where you're going to be installing your website. And how does it work? cPanel looks like this. Your website /cPanel. So anywhere you buy domain name and hosting, they are going to give you your cPanel login details. You just go to that your website, your website /cPanel. Wherever you buy your hosting and domain name, they're going to give you the login details for your cPanel. And that is where we are going to install our WordPress. Okay, so here is my cPanel. Put in my username and password. All right, this is how cPanel looks like. Some cPanel does not look like this. Depends on where you buy your hosting, but most cPanel, they look like this. And most cPanel have a WordPress installation software already on it because WordPress is free. So most cPanel, in fact, 100% of cPanels or whatever other panel you get will always have a WordPress installer on it. So all you need to do is find it. On this one, you can already see we have WordPress Manager right here by Softaculous. So if you go down, you see the same thing, WordPress Manager by Softaculous. Some of them will call it site software. Some of them will call it Fantastico. Okay. So and if you cannot find it, whatever search button you see, you can just type in WordPress there. It's going to take you to where you can get the WordPress installer. So I'm going to click on WordPress Manager for this particular cPanel. Okay. So WordPress Manager, you see install. So I will go to click on install. All right. So as you can see, they're now telling me that, look, choose your installation URL. Now, please, if you have a pen and paper, write it down. Whenever you want to install your WordPress, make sure that where you have in directory is empty. Where you have in directory is empty. Make sure it's empty. Because you want the website to be on the main page. Because if I put in directory, for example, if I put marketplace, this WordPress is going to install on powerleague.com/marketplace. That is where my website is going to show. It will not show directly on powerleague.com. So, but if I want it to be on powerleague.com directly, I'll make sure that this place in directory is empty. Please write it down. Write it down. Now, the next thing you want to do is just fill in this form. Fill in the form that you have there. What is the name of your site? Simply Pips Digital Class. Excuse me. What is the site description? Training on digital marketing. So far, I believe everybody can do what I've done. We logged into cPanel. We look for WordPress installer. As you can see by my left side, you can see that there are so many other softwares that are free that could be used. Want a forum, if you want a blog, want a calendar, but what we want is WordPress. Okay, so that's why we went straight to WordPress. All right, so make sure your directory is empty, then fill in the form. All right, so that's the name. Then what name do you want to use as username to log into your WordPress? I'm going to use Coach. Then what password you want to use? Okay, you choose a very strong password. Okay. Then what is your admin email? What you can put your Gmail, you can put an email, and you can put an email for your domain. Okay. I think I'll just show you how to create a mail also. Maybe please remind me how to create a corporate email for your website. Okay. So let's say I'm going to use info@powerleague.com. That's what I want the admin email for my website to be. So what we have just done is simply fill in these forms. Okay, there's just select plugin. Select plugin. If there's any plugin I want you to select here, just choose a classic editor. Every other one, you can leave it. If we need them later, we can always get it in the free plugin area, which is inside WordPress itself. Okay, so I want to choose classic editor. All right. Now, if you don't want to do any work at all, or think of, let me go and get a theme, actually get a theme or from here, how you want it to look like. But because for the purpose of learning, I want us to get our own theme by ourselves rather than just choose one of these ones here. So I will ignore choosing a theme. I'll just go straight to install. But then I want the installation information to be sent to my email. This is not compulsory. If you don't do this, it won't do anything. What we just want to do is what? Click on install. So I click install. So as you can see, congratulations, the software was installed. So I want to congratulate you. You have just developed your first website. As you can see, what we have in Power League right now, we have content on Power League already. You saw how it was before, you see how it is now. And how do you log into the back end of your WordPress? Is by going to the administrative URL called powerleague.com/WP-admin. You will be used to this with time. WP-admin. That is the back end of your WordPress website. So I'm going there right now. And this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. Ladies and gentlemen, you have just installed a website. You have just installed a website for your digital marketing business. It's as simple as that. Please, it is as simple as what I've just showed you. As simple as what I've just showed you. Once you have your cPanel, you have bought your domain and hosting, they will send a cPanel login details. You log in, you look for WordPress installer, fill the form. You know, some don't look exactly the way it is here. It could be a different kind of form. Just make sure that you fill the form as you have provided. Click on install and your website is ready. Now, if you want to change the look and feel of this site, you know, we skipped the area of choosing a theme because I want you to be able to do it by yourself. So right here under WordPress, we have themes. You can come in here and choose a theme for yourself. You can get an external theme and install it, okay? If you click on add new, you can actually install if you click add new, you can either get an external theme, upload it and install it, or you search for themes. See how many themes is here? 5,433 themes. You always see one theme or the other that you will love, okay? And all these 5,433 themes are absolutely free. They are absolutely free, okay? They are absolutely free. So let's look at one that we'll probably want to use. Popular effects. Nev. Like I said, all these are absolutely free. Now, all these designs you are seeing are what your site can look like. It may not be exactly what it will be, but let's just choose one. Let's choose this Kadence. So you just click on install. Then you activate it. Activate means you want to override the one that was there before, and you want this one to be the one. So thanks for choosing the Kadence theme. Want to get started with a beautiful starter template? Install the Kadence starter template plugin to launch and optimize design in minutes. Okay, why not? All right, so they are giving us different themes that our site can look like. Now, they said if you want your site to look like this, you need to pay for it. That's why it's pro. If you want your site to look like this, fast for is pro, you need to pay for this one. So these are just, without you paying for any of this, you can actually use this to design your site. So let's look at how our site looks like already. No, we changed it from this. Now it's looking like this, okay? It was looking like this before, now it's looking like this. Okay, if we decide to choose any of these, the free ones here, let's choose one of the free ones. All these are pro. Let's just take this. Cleaning service is free. So let's import. So like I told you, there are over 5,000 free themes right inside WordPress, okay? So this guy is importing content. What it means that your site will look like, supposed to look like this. You can now start editing it, just changing, the text and adding your own, and then it looks. So let's hold on a bit. Okay, so let's view our site. Ladies and gentlemen, if you paid me that you want a cleaning website, and I give you a site like this, and I tell you pay me 50,000 naira, will you say that I'm not giving you something sweet? So all I need to is just get your own content, and I begin to edit it. Okay, as you can see, this we have moved from this to this, and then to this. Okay, so however, we're not looking at web design for customers. We're looking at how we can apply that business actually. So, but this is a way you can actually develop a site. So all you need to do, if you want to edit this particular page now and change all the contents, I could just click on edit page right there. You can see right up there. Okay. Guys, I've not performed magic. This is how you can set up a website for yourself. Okay, in less than, I'm not sure we have used 15 minutes. Even though I've used this, we've already designed, we're already finished, basically. So you can see, you can just change, you saw the text, you can change it, professional sanitation, you can call this digital marketing. Okay. Best clean service, you can tell you best digital class. You know, you can just change all the content and make it yours. And once you are done, what do? Just click on updates and you are good. Okay. So, okay. So how do you create an email? Quickly, just go to email account. What we used was info at Power League. I'm sure I should have an info at, okay, I didn't have info at Power League. Just click on create. Just put info right there. Create a password and generate a password or create one. Okay. So that I can remember, let me just create. Okay. I click on create. So we created a mail. It's as simple as that. You can check your email on powerleague.com/webmail and actually log into your email. So for any website that you see, they always have a webmail where you can log in to your email. Okay. So info at powerleague.com. I can even set it up on your mobile. Login. So as you can see, login is successful. We already have a mail. I click on open my mail. Try to save it in my system. So you can see that's the first email telling me if I want to set it up on my phone. It's giving me what I'm going to put. Okay. You want to set it up on my phone and they ask you that the details you put. For example, go to Gmail, you want to add accounts, click on POP3. You can use these details to set up this email on your Gmail on your phone.